We have some breaking news coming in now. Tamil Nadu Governor R.N. Ravi was greeted with black flags during his visit to Mayiladuthurai. That's the latest news that we're getting to right now. He was received with black flags by protesters from VCK and left-wing parties. They waved the black flags at him and raised slogans against the governor for delay in forwarding the anti-NEET bill to the president. Around 100 people, including the cadre of VCK, CPM, DK, were arrested for holding protests against the Tamil Nadu governor against his visit to Dharmapuram Mutt in Mayiladuthurai district. That's the latest news that we're getting to right now on the broadcast, that the governor was greeted with black flags from the protesters in a show of defiance against him for not submitting the anti-NEET bill to the president. They have accused the governor of delaying tactics. Around 100 people have been arrested for holding those protests and waving those black flags, as you can see on your screens, when the president... joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Apurva to give us more information. Apurva, we're looking at mass protests there. At least 100 people, we're learning at this point of time, were arrested for holding those protests as well as waving those black flags. What are their demands? Yes, Apurva, go ahead. Do take us through the demands of the protesters at this point of time. We learned that 100 people have been arrested. Continuing with the story right now, that black flags being shown to the governor there in Tamil Nadu. The big news that you can get to on your screens, and you can see the convoy of the governor who was visiting that region. Back with me on the broadcast, my colleague Apurva to give us more information. Apurva, what more can you tell us?
Well, this incident had taken place at Mayiladuthurai district here in Tamil Nadu, where the Tamil Nadu governor R.N. Ravi had gone for visiting a trust there at Dharmapuram. And as you can see by the visuals there, there are several cadres of Vidudhalai Sirithaigal Katchi, VCK, DK, DVK, as well as CPM, who had gathered there protesting, showing black flags against the governor on his arrival. Remember this, even as the anti-NEET bill is yet pending on part of the governor to send across to the president. Following this, there had been severe reaction that had come in, even including last week's Tea Party, which all political parties had boycotted, including the ruling party DMK, given that the governor was yet to send the anti-NEET resolution passed in Tamil Nadu Assembly to the president for his assent. Following this, today cadres of VCK, DVK, DK and CPM had gathered there, and upon upon the governor's arrival there had showcased black flags and also had protested.
We continue to track all the latest on ground. Thank you for joining us.